Talking Southeast Missouri soccer with associate head coach Paul Nelson. And coach, uh, tough teams opening weekend. Illinois State, the defending Valley champion, in your own backyard, and then St. Louis, in-state rival, coming in. A couple pretty competitive matches. What did you see on opening weekend?
Well, I saw a lot of quick play, aggression. We made a few silly mistakes that, generally will correct as the season goes on. But it was a great battle and good initiation for a lot of the people who are new to the program, and they just see how fast and quick it is because conference play will just be as the same as that.
Now you mentioned getting ready for conference play, playing opponents like Illinois State and St. Louis, two traditionally pretty strong teams, and Illinois State was an NCAA tournament team last year. How does that help, especially early on, as the team's trying to kind of get their legs out from under them competitively?
Well, I just think that the better the competition you play, the faster the game is, and I think that quickness in the game in the women's game is just so important, and thought process, how quickly you need to defend, how quickly you need to support, how quickly the ball moves. If you can get that early in the season and understand that that's the way your team plays, then you don't play to the level or the speed of the other team's defending. You don't wait for them to get there. You either advance the ball and move the ball, or you make something happen. So great for us. I mean, it was just fantastic 2 games for us to play.
Now, a couple of freshmen got a chance to step onto the field, freshmen or newcomers. Renee Kurtz getting the start and goal on Sunday, Amy Harrington getting a couple of starts on your back line, and a handful of other freshmen, Ashley Geis scoring on Friday. So some good experience for the freshmen early on.
Oh, for sure. Especially not just sort of easing your way into the season. They were thrown into some difficult games, and we're probably not going to face too much harder opponent this year. So yeah, and then you get to see what you have and see how they perform, and we're under the gun a little bit on Sunday, but our overtime was just fantastic. I mean, we turned around and it was like a different team it was like the team that played in the first half, which was great.
Right. You got a couple of more opponents to close out your homestand this weekend, UMKC and Drake. I know it's early in the week, but you have any initial impressions on those two teams?
UMKC is, I think, second or third year Division One. They had a coaching change last year, and they've done very, very well. KC is a big recruiting ground in Missouri, and there's lots of very good players come out of there. So I'm sure they have their share of good players. And Drake has always been a good squad and difficult to deal with. So it'll be another couple of very, very good games for us. And again, just prepare us for conference play.
All right, good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you.
Joined by Southeast Missouri senior defender Haley Abbott. And Haley, a lot of minutes logged for the entire back line over the weekend. What were your initial thoughts with the first 2 competition dates of the year last weekend?
I mean, the first game I think we were a bit shaky, but that was to be expected. We hadn't had an exhibition game, and the other team, Illinois State, had a few games underneath their belt. So I think taking that into consideration, our performance wasn't too bad. We made some mental mistakes at the back that really cost us a game. And we ended up fixing those for the Sunday game, and we came out and played SLU, and it was a great game. I think all-around team performance was really good.
Team really seemed to step it up after a couple of scary moments at the end of the second half on Sunday. Were there any words that were kind of said as far as just kind of trying to change the momentum going into the overtimes?
Yeah, we played pretty bad the second half, and everyone knew that. And overtime's a whole different ball game. It's sudden death. You score, you win. So everyone just mentally picked it up, and I think that's really promising for the team. But it's also a little disappointing that we played so bad in the second half. So it's areas to work on, and we've been doing that today.
From a defensive standpoint, your backline unit, how do you feel the unit has kind of, I guess, progressed over the span of the 2 matches over the weekend?
I mean, we improved dramatically from our first game to our second game. I think there was a lot of nerves the first game as well, which didn't help things. But the second game, we had our shape was really good, our movement, our cover. When we had the ball, our positioning was a lot better. So, yeah, it's looking nice and secure back there.
A couple of strong teams that played some pretty competitive matches with you this past weekend. Team feeling pretty good about where they're at and where they can get eventually?
Yeah, definitely. It's all positive in camp. We know that they were tough teams and it was a challenging weekend for us, and I think with the results that we did get on Sunday, I think it's very promising. SLU was a great team and they gave us a good run for our money, so it's looking good.
All right, UMKC and Drake coming into your backyard to close the homestand this weekend. Good luck, Haley.
Thank you.